This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that far. We keeping the foot on the what on the Knicks. We keeping the foot on the what on the Knicks. And like the Tibetan marriage shift that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts his pipes. Let's talk about it, man. See, part 4, you know who inspired part 4 of the 100-part series of why LeBron James is not the player that you think that he is, that really he's a Lefailure? It's Ticket TV. Ticket TV is the quintessential LeBron tard that doesn't want to claim his LeBron tard shit. Let me say it again. Ticket TV is the quintessential LeBron tard that doesn't want to claim his LeBron tard shit. I told you, man, anytime you on that bullshit and fuck shit, unlimited pressure on your ass. Let me say it again. Anytime you on that bullshit and fuck shit, unlimited pressure on your ass. You're Mamba's boy, pure fucking beta supreme. You lack a father figure in the home. You have what's called fatherlessness. This is what you suffer from. It's really a disease out there. This is really something that is something that needs to be diagnosed, man. And this is what he suffers from. This is a lot of men, dog. 99% of the men on the planet are in delusion. Jay-Z said this. Only 1% of them like a Hino's Sport that's bringing you that what, that heat and that fart, and keeping the foot on the Knicks, and keeping the foot on the what, the Knicks, and like the Tibetan marriage shift that he is, he's applying what, unlimited pressure, because pressure does what, it bursts his pipes. Only Hino's Sport showcases to you a true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics, because Hino's Sport is a man. Hino's Sport is what is the definition of masculinity. Hino's Sport is the definition of what a man aims to be, what a man should fucking be, and what a man prescribes to be. Because Hino's Sport is the embodiment of what a man is. Ticket TV is not that. He's what's called a man fucking girl. He has a fucking mangina. Because when you sit here and listen to this guy and how his criticisms of LeBron are halfway or half truths or lukewarm. Lukewarm is the worst, because lukewarm, you're neither hot nor cold. That means you don't know where the fuck you stand. This guy on one end wants to tell you that LeBron James is not Kobe Bryant, he's not Michael Jordan. But then on the other end, he wants to tell you that LeBron James is clutch. Anyone that's a true LeBron James criticizer, you never say LeBron James is clutch. This is uniform in basketball. You don't ever let no bullshit like this come out your fucking rabbit ass mouth. You don't ever say that LeBron James is clutch. LeBron is not clutch. LeBron is a fucking asterisk waiting to fucking happen, man. There's nothing about LeBron James that's clutch. His game ain't fucking clutch. He ain't fucking clutch. All LeBron James has ever been is a player that's been a nothing but a failure, man. I done revealed to you guys in part 3 all of the asterisks that he's won in the NBA title. But now we're going to talk about him as an individual. See, LeBron James has put this warping mindset in people's brains. Ticket TV is one of them. He's just a high-octane variation of a fucking LeBron tard. Secret LeBron tards. You will know them by the fruits that they bear. Are high-octane LeBron tards, man. High-octane LeBron fans. They make you think in ravening wolves that they are basically not secret LeBron tards, but in sheep's clothing. Fake as fuck Kobe Bryant fans. Fake as fuck Michael Jordan fans. Fake as fuck Kevin Durant fans. I done told you guys, you can't be a Kevin Durant, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant fan. I done put this and tested it and tried it and made it true. You can't be that and be a LeBron tard at the same time. It's like oil and water. The shit don't mix. It's like apples and oranges, man. It doesn't add up. You either one or the other. This is the problem with people. They like to give you percentages of themselves. This ain't no 50-50, because when you do 50-50, you get 50% of yourself. And 50% of yourself, you know what in actuality it is? It's a fucking half truth. And you want to know what half truths are? Love fucking lies. LeBron James is a fucking lie of a basketball player. LeBron James, everything about him is a fucking asterisk. LeBron James, everything about this guy is not fucking true. Because if it was, he wouldn't need the help that he got. The biggest lie they've ever told you is that Kevin Durant had the biggest help. Bullshit. Nobody played with Dwayne Wade and fucking Chris Bosh. Dwayne Wade is a top 3 basketball player of all fucking time. in that modern day era that LeBron played with him. Chris Bosh was a top 10. Kevin Durant never played with a top 3 in the top 10. Don't tell me the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry was never a fucking top 10 player. He was never a top 3 player. He was a top 10. Klay Thompson was never a top 10. He was a top 20. Draymond Green is not even a fucking top 50. So how was that Golden State Warriors team stacked up? It was Kevin Durant and a bunch of goof fucking troops, man. Let me say it again. It was Kevin Durant and a bunch of goof fucking troops. They got revealed when LeBron James, of all people, who's an epic Lefailure, beat them in a 2016 NBA Finals, man. Come on. And then did tombstones. LeBron? This guy cringes in the fucking clutch. This guy's allergic to the free throw line. This guy right here does not take the last shot. He's supposedly the Mr. La Last La fucking La Play. And he was able to get in your fucking head, Stephen Curry. Come on, man. Don't tell me that bullshit and that fuck shit about LeBron James is clutch. That's the biggest lie they've ever told you from a basketball standpoint. Because when you say LeBron James is clutch, you know what you're saying? You're saying that you're lacking either basketball knowledge or you're a freaking LeBron tard. Notice they go hand in hand. LeBron tards, they lack real basketball fucking knowledge. Because when you have real basketball knowledge, you don't let bullshit and fuck shit like that come out your fucking rabbit ass brain. LeBron James is not the player that you guys think that he is. LeBron James is the biggest failure to ever happen to the NBA, man. He's the biggest overrated bust job. And what they've done is they've, through the 27th law of power, neuro-linguistic programming, brain full of mush you and brainwash you into therefore and thereby what we call fucking dodo heads. And then you got Ticket TV, who is the worst iteration of a LeBron tar because he's making you think that he is in sheep's clothing a Kobe Bean Bryant fan when he's really a fake version. When he's making you think he's a Michael Jordan fan, but he's really a fake version. When he's sitting here and making you think that he is a Kevin Durant fan, but he's a fake version. I've seen this guy diss Kobe. When you're a Kobe fan, you never fucking diss Kobe, dog. Never. You never fucking criticize Kobe. Because you understand the greatness personification that Kobe Bryant embodies, he endues. You never diss Kevin Durant because you understand the greatness personification that he embodies and he endues. Anybody that's a real Michael Jordan fan, you never diss Michael Jordan because you understand the greatness personification that he embodies and he fucking endues. But LeBron James, you can diss his ass because everything about his NBA career has a la diss la waiting to fucking la happen. Let me say it again. It has a la diss la waiting to fucking la happen. LeBron is the biggest accident the NBA has ever seen. But leave it to a fucking Ticket TV to tell you that LeBron James is clutch. But he's supposedly not a LeBron tard. Isn't that what LeBron tards tell you? That LeBron James is fucking clutch? Ride a little bit on this one, man. Because we have to debunk the foolery, the occlusion, the nonsense. LeBron James has done one thing, and one thing that he's done, which ain't what we would say is good, but he used it in his advantage. It's called the 27th law of power. It's called neuro-linguistic programming. It's called turning you into a brain full of mush and a brainwashed fucking dodo head. This is what he was able to do to you guys. Turn you guys into brain full of mush and brainwashed fucking dodo heads. So much so to the point to where you guys are spewing fucking nonsense out of your brain. You're saying that a guy who's lost 6 NBA finals, 4 out of 10, a 40%er is the greatest of all time. If that ain't bullshit and fuck shit, then I don't know what bullshit and fuck shit is. Let me say it again. If that ain't bullshit and fuck shit, then I don't know what bullshit and fuck shit is. Because when somebody is a 40%er, how do they compare to a 100%er? See, anybody that tries to compare anyone to Michael Jeffrey Jordan, you don't know basketball. Because Michael Jeffrey Jordan is absolution. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is a guy that is a perfect 6'6". Never let that thing go to 7, dog. He's a perfect guy when it comes to basketball. Michael Jordan has won in perfection. This is why he's the real NBA GOAT by consensus. Not because someone said he's the NBA GOAT, but because he's really the NBA GOAT because his reign in the NBA Finals is irrefutable. It's unarguable. And it's something that you just gotta eat that shit, dog. But with LeBron, you can look at all the times he's lost. And you can look at the times that he's won, and you can say, where was the actual heavyweight lifting? Where was the heavyweight lifting denotion? Where was the heavyweight done? This is what Ticket TV does to you guys, man. He is the worst iteration of a LeBron tart. He's actually the worst thing that ever happened to fucking YouTube, man. Because this guy right here, I respect open-ended LeBron tarts because they let you know where they fucking stand. They let you know they are LeBron tarts through and through, line upon line and precept upon precept. This motherfucker is a LeBron tart, but he's trying to mask it as if he's a Kobe Bean Bryant fan by having Kobe Bean Bryant posters up, by having Michael Jordan posters up. But you can't root for those players and root for LeBron James at the same time. That shit don't work like that, man. Anyone that knows basketball knows this. It's sacrilegious to do that. That's why you have Kobe Bryant fans, Michael Jordan fans that are really lumped up the same fans, and then you got LeBron James fans. There's a difference, man. There's a distinction. There's a separation. There's a delineation, and there's a gulf between them. Because Michael Jordan and Kobe Bean Bryant fans are fundamentally different than LeBron James fans. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bean Bryant fans have now mingled into Kevin Durant fans are alphas. LeBron James fans are fucking betas. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true telefashion. So LeBron James is not the player you think that he is. LeBron James is really a Lefailure. Because every time you have to try to luck convince people that you are what you aren't, then it really speaks volumes of really what you are not. I keep the foot on the what on the next. I keep the foot on the what on the next. P.S. That goes for LeBron James. But hence, you could see why Ticket TV is a secret LeBron tart. It goes for him too. Because just like LeBron James, he's trying to convince you of something that he is actually not. What's not cold-hearted about that? What's not unadulterated about that? And what's not the cutthroat true telefashion that's associated with that? This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out. Everyone smoke is free, but you can't smoke for free.